controlling the tap.
Semifinals of the NBA Cup. But you still feel like you owe this team as Draymond loses it. Van Vliet in there stood his ground.
And Thompson on the step around to flip it up and in.
Supreme athlete.
Throwaway. Jemski Moody unable to connect. Jalen Green on Filipino Heritage Night.
Season here, they got some playoff teams they got to go against. A Steph misses a three.
Dillon Brooks with the early seal. And turns and fires it in. Dillon Brooks, I think,
Can be a pest.
yes, 16 technicals, the automatic suspension for Dillon Brooks. Jemski breaks the seal.
Draymond's talking to him, too.
Jemski, how hot am I? How about back-to-back threes to tie the game? Get back to man-to-man. Dillon Brooks hit one fadeaway and hits another one. So Dillon Brooks had a couple buckets. Taking it inside. So Dillon Brooks 3 of 3.
3 turnovers for 4 Rockets points.
This Van Vliet guarding Draymond is very interesting. Buddy Hield catch and shoot 3. You could use a night from Buddy. That would be helpful. JK has averaged 25 a game in 3 of the meetings. Step back to Kuminga. Perfectly done. 2 men jump and step, make a pay. Jabari Smith checking in, and he gives them a perimeter score, and he's a great rebounder. Sengun on Looney. You're in a wrestling match with an elite defensive team. This is not going to be pretty tonight. Buddy Hield has hit 2 threes.
So that time the 2 defenders kind of
Double Steph and got it out of his hands. P2 getting bounced around, and Kuminga 3. There's something about the red. Have we ever seen Steven Adams and Jason Momoa in the same building at the same time?
You keep saying that.
Elbow jumper for Jemski, rimming it home. Looney tipping, and it wouldn't stay down. The Dubs are at 37%, the Rockets at 35%. Jabari Smith, there's the shooter. I'm headed the other way. Hey, baskets are important tonight. Aaron Holiday off the bench. He's hurt the Warriors. Jimmy Butler rattling it out.
Such a good take.
Jabari Smith can shoot. He bottoms his second 3. Jemski finding Butler for the short corner 3, and Jimmy dropping down the triple.
You screen the zone and then you threw it back to the weak side, and Sengun was just late reacting.
Sengun, nice finish on the reverse. Warriors were down 8 in the minutes he set. Jabari Smith attacking, putting it up and in. Now when Smith came back from his injury, good to see Kuminga stay in the game. He rolled that ankle, stepping on a foot. Buddy Hield's got 3 for 3 on threes. Kuminga headed the other way. Jeez. These one-hand passes cannot happen today.
Bringing him over in his defensive and he's helping Jabari Smith Jr.
And they signed Fred VanVleet to a big contract as Looney gets the dunk.
And you boxed out, bodies on bodies.
So Steph still hasn't scored, and he turns it over again. Tari Eason running with the man Thompson to dunk it down. A rebound, Guy Santos in the lane, and another Warrior turnover. So they're being their own worst enemy right now.
2 defenders are staying with him. They're just not rotating over in time. Dillon Brooks was late.
Skip pass to Dillon Brooks for 3, and he's at 39% on the year. With the week he has had, I mean, that would really be an accomplishment.
I say he'll probably score at least once.
VanVleet hitting a 3 in their last 16. They flatten Steph out to midcourt. It's a 4-on-3 again, and GP2 again. He just gets Sengun there to rebound and score.
He's always following it up.
Again, before clock at 9. Sengun skip pass, and GP2 read it perfectly.
Oh, Steph Curry.
Curry to Pajemski, open 3. Got it! Now Pajemski. Sengun on a switch and putting it up and in. And so he'll draw the foul there, and so he's got something to say too. Clock difference winding down the half. Green lightning quick. Draymond met him, but then Sengun cleaned it up.
Well, that's the problem. Draymond Green was on him. He contested the Jalen Green layup.
Final 5 seconds. Draymond trying to set the screen. Curry 3. He got a bucket. I told you, he got a bucket. Drops in the 3.
Just haven't scored a ton off, but only 6 points off of those.
Yeah, 12-6 points off turnovers favoring the Rockets. Ben Thompson out to Dillon Brooks for 3, and he's got it, and Brooks is having a shooting night. Can you make 10 second-half threes after making 10 in the first? Sengun right down the lane.
Yeah, that's how they play. Like the drives and offensively is kind of what gives you a little more confidence in them when it comes to the postseason, even though they have not much experience when it comes to play drop coverage. You have space.
Sengun at the high post. Called his own number. Ben Thompson. Beautiful slice from the baseline.
And the Prowess started with that fake handoff. He had to get an extra defender over there. And they had numbers on the back end.
You got the likely defensive player of the year sitting as Pajemski puts it in and draws the foul. Brooks looking inside to Ben Thompson roaming the baseline. Looney was there. Jalen Green 3 is perfect. Warriors have won the first 3. This one the toughest test. Brooks from the baseline. Dillon Brooks is having a shooting night. Steph on a sidestep 3. The crowd aching for that to go down.
You got to get back.
And Dillon Brooks is going to get a free one off the missed 3 and dunk it down.
He contested Steph. He cracked Steph on the contest.
They're going to have an impact on this game. And apparently when you shoot a layup, it's a windup now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of this really can matter. But he healed it in that corner 3. It's Warriors 12 of 30 on threes.
Love to look for Jimmy there around the basket.
Oh, Ben Thompson in, out, up, and in. What a nice finish. Share the same middle name, the twins. But he healed to Pajemski, another 3 again. Brandon's got 17 and 4 made threes. And Ben Thompson, that length, beautiful steal. Running it back on Buddy Hield to lay it up and in. What an end-to-end play there.
Makes a lot of sense. Now they're in this zone.
Yeah, the 2-3 zone with the 3-6-11 guys at the back line. And Payton hitting the 3. You've got to make these. They made 10 in the first half. They have back out to Aaron Holiday. Holiday having that deflected. GP2 knocked it away. Pajemski in a foot race. Brandon getting to the rim to lay it up and in. Rockets have had the edge in play, and yet you look at the scoreboard, and it's still only a 2-point game.
I said just stay in the game. Keep contact.
Nice pass to Jabari Smith, back door. Pajemski's got Sengun in the switch. Shot clock at 1, flipped it up and in. Beat the buzzer, and Sengun's got 19. He did have an 0 for 7 game in Memphis, but then he hit Memphis for 52 the next time he saw him. Ben Thompson flipping it up and in. What a game he has had. 14 points. Jalen Green with Curry switched on him. Shot clock at 5. Ben Thompson soaring, flipping, scooping, and tipped up and in. Steven Adams. Say everybody I met was fantastic.
Oh, they're the best.
Buddy Hield for 3, off back iron, and a long rebound out to Payton. Buddy on a reload triple. Buddy Hield's got 6 made threes.
Both lost 18 clutch games.
Jalen Green sidestep triple, long rebound. That's what the Rockets do best. Best offensive rebounding team. Get a good look with the bench being plus 25. Warriors starters being outplayed. Jalen Green step back. He has not really had a big scoring game against the Dubs. And Thompson, he and Asar were born in Oakland, went to high school in Florida. Jalen Green born in Merced, and he's having a game finally against a Bay Area team. Jalen Green, yeah, this is what he's been doing to other teams. Houston, and somehow you're going to go 3-1. Yeah, everyone in Dub Nation would have taken that with both hands. Dillon Brooks with 21, putting it up and in. Lakers with a great win against OKC today.
They had a 3-point barrage.
I tell you, Dillon Brooks, my goodness.
Yeah, that's something to be happy about. But yeah, you drop this one, give the Rockets credit.
Rockets shoot it at 48%.